What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, guess daylight savings time just ended because we got weekly reset happening 1 hour earlier than I was expecting. So we'll be doing the entire weekly reset this week in Warframe, of course. And yeah, we got Plague Star this week, so we got some big reveals for me at least, as far as invigorations are concerned, to see if we'll have a crazy Plague Star time for the first week at least. Before we get into all this stuff, make sure you're still on the channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. Also, for the live stream channel, I'll be live after I finish my dinner and all this video stuff on the live stream, doing the Archon hunt and stuff like that. So come stop by if you're interested in grinding it out. Maybe just hanging out too. All right, start off with the first weekly reset item. We got Teshin over here, and let's see what Teshin's got. He's got 3 forma for 75 steel essence. Pretty funny week to have this available. If Plague Star goes the same way it was previously, like previous years, we'll be getting like a fully built forma in about 8 minutes. So it's about 25, 30 minutes of work right here. I would not recommend picking that up personally. But that's your first Teshin item. So as far as other news this week in Warframe, who actually cares? It's Plague Star. Like, really, it's Plague Star. It will be here on Tuesday. And yeah, get your fully built forma, get your Ghoul Saw, get your Exodia Contagions, etc., etc. Let's go ahead and see what Archides' wares are. If you maybe have some Pathos Clamps sitting around. I actually farmed Pathos Clamps like 2 hours the other day. Man, Pathos Clamps just take forever to farm. Even after all that farming, I had like 100-ish to show for it. So that was unfortunate.
Let's see what happens next.
But let's see what you have over here.
Hello.
Alright, so we've got a Melee Ribbon mod, Exodus Warframe Adapter, 5,000 Kuva, a Forma Blueprint, and an Exodus Weapon Adapter. Yeah, nothing too phenomenal, but I have a new Korra video coming out soon, and one of the options for stat sticks in that video does use this arcane, Magus Aggress. So maybe pick that up if you want to potentially get the most damage out of Korra in the future. Alright, enough of that. Let's go ahead and look at the things that I actually care about. The Daviri Weekly Incarnons, the Archon Hunt, and I guess I could kind of say I care about the Call Mission. Not really, though. At least the Call Mission is better than before. And would you look at that? I was so not ready. I'm not even in Call's Garrison right now. Because, yeah, just completely got caught off guard by that extra hour early. So yeah, with the whole like new aspect of Incarnons, where if you're level 9 in the opportunity intrinsic, you can just get ribbons instead. I've been really enjoying that. I haven't been really taking advantage of it too much, but it's still nice. All right, for the normal path circuit, we've got Hydroid, nice. We've got Mirage, and we got Limbo. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Just get Mirage. Her helmet is one of the best helmets in the game. I don't even care what these other characters do, because this is one of the best helmet abilities in the game right here. If you want extra copy of Mirage, so pick Mirage for sure. But as far as where these other frames come from, you got Hydroid coming from Vahek on Earth, Mirage coming from a quest, and Limbo coming from a quest. Still, get Mirage, as her helmet is just that good. And look, I got Total Eclipse as my level up augment reward. Another really good thing to have on Mirage. It gives your ability to everybody else for a big damage buff. So yeah, go for Mirage if you ask me. And as far as Incarnons this week, okay, this is the Incarnon week that you can just buy these all with Plat from Cavallero. But they're still good Incarnons at the end of the day. We've got the Boar Incarnon, which is just a really powerful primary shotgun. Its Incarnon form becomes a heat-focused fire beam that changes between enemies. Really good for level 10,000s. I would recommend picking this up if you don't have it already. Syndon Gamma Core, definitely, I was excited about this the first day it came out, and then I realized how it's not that phenomenal. But basically, the Incarnon form on this is going to be a suction, like, grenade, basically. It pulls enemies in, then explodes, but doesn't do that much damage. It's just kind of like a generic beam pistol. Besides that, like, the Syndon Gamma Core can give you some extra energy, I suppose. But yeah, this thing is really power crap. I wish the beam, like, chained or something. The Anku Incarnon, this one came out really, really bad. Like, I literally refused to even, like, properly review it or put a build on it when it first came out. And then, like, 2 or 3 weeks later, they completely reworked it. Now it does guaranteed slash procs for 6 seconds after doing a sly attack. So that means you can have guaranteed double slash procs on heavy. So very powerful right there. Also, it's very easy to get this weapon, as the Anku is like, I think it's like a market blueprint or something. So you get a 20% movement speed increase for tier 3. Then for the final tier, it's just big crit, basically, because you don't care about status chance, because it's guaranteed slash. So pretty good one right there. The Gorgon Incarnon, this one is still weird feeling. I used it the other day. It can deal okay damage, but yeah, it just feels kind of weird. Got delayed explosions on the Incarnon form. And the Angstrom Incarnon is a fireball launcher in the Incarnon form, and a rocket launcher in the primary form. This is pretty good pistol right here. I do enjoy it. I'd recommend getting this one too. And as I said, I'm level 9 on the Opportunity Intrinsic, so I could choose these instead of the Incarnons I already have. So for overall recommendations this week, I'd recommend you get the Boar Incarnon and the Angstrom Incarnon. But if you're looking for a really good melee, go for the Anku Incarnon instead of one of those two. The Gorgon and Gammacore Incarnon are not highly recommended by me personally. But yeah, number 1, Boar. Number 2, Angstrom or Anku. And keep in mind, with the Anku Incarnon, there is another Scythe Incarnon. I don't know why they made 2 Scythe Incarnons before they made like a Ninja Sword Incarnon. But here we are with 2 Scythe Incarnons, and they're both really good, thankfully. Alright, for the Call mission, Shipper's got a blue shard. It should be double blue week. So that means for the Archon hunt itself, it will be the Owl Archon. Subdue the Archon Boreal. I've got a 20% drop chance for Tau, so I'm not expecting anything good here. Extermination is the first mission, Defense is the second mission, and Final Boss Showdown is the final mission. These blue shards are a little bit better now that we have shield gate changes where maximum shield capacity does influence how long your shield gate is. So they're not actually as useless as they used to be. Alright, so you got blue from there, blue from there. Let's see what mission it is for Call for me. I got Sneaky Sabotage. Okay, so if you've been paying attention to like the changes to Call missions, this is actually the best Call mission right here because it's the fastest. But it's the best for farming stock. Look at the top right corner. I have 748 stock. You can infinitely grind stock from these missions now. But it only comes from these little chests that are hidden throughout the map. Call has loot radar now too. So you can just go find these chests and get, I think it's 2 stock per box. If you want to get Steinax in 1 week, you technically can do that. But yeah, you cannot rerun the challenges over and over again, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the only one I recommend you actually maybe farm stock from. It's because it's the fastest. Alright, going on the Nightwave stuff. Reminder, Nightwave is ending on November 22nd, guys. You got about like 2-ish weeks before this goes away. And it will be gone for like about a week, I'm guessing, and then we'll have a new Nightwave season after that with the augments I showed on a video previously. As far as your challenges, though, mine 3 rare gems or ore in the Plains of Eidolon. Get 6 rare mods. This is how I knew the reset was 1 hour earlier, because I was doing a mission, I got some rare mods. Like, why is that progressing? Kill 100 enemies with a Necromech. You could honestly do this during Plague Star. A bunch of this stuff you could probably do during Plague Star. Yeah, mine ore in the Plains of Eidolon, Plague Star right there. Rare mods, Plague Star right there. Necromech, Plague Star right there. 3 scans for the Cephalon Tamaris. You probably can't do that in Plague Star, but maybe. 3 different bounties in the Orvalis. That's definitely not going to be in Plague Star. Destroy 3 Necromech Vault Guardians. Definitely not on Plague Star either. And then unlock 10 relics. Definitely not on Plague Star. So yeah, you can get a couple of these done on Plague Star, but the other ones you have to go out of your way to do. Make sure to turn your Nora creds before the 22nd if you want to not waste them. We got Vauban stuff at the top as always. Got the helmets. Any good helmets here? Zaku Kinsu helmet, but we got the Zaku Void Demon skin nowadays, so not as cool. Okay, we got for Aura mods, we got EMP Aura, Shield Disruption, Rifle Amp, and Holster Amp. Really up to you if you want to get these. I think Holster Amp is pretty good, but it's up to you. We've got the Glaive Normal, the Heat Dagger, the Jaw Sword, and the Heat Sword as Mastery Fodder blueprints. Got a Wolf Beacon. Skull Shots for the Viper, Focus Acceleration for the Tetra, and Shrapnel Rounds for the Marlock are your PvP augment mods. So let's go ahead and look at the Invigoration. This is the important thing to me, as this will show how crazy my potential builds will be for Plague Star. Let's hope we get primary damage, secondary damage, power, strength, maybe even range. I'm looking at that Loki Invigoration right now. Maybe range on Loki, so let's see what we got. If you guys don't have this, you can get it from getting to rank 5 with the Necrolisk Syndicate on Deimos and talking to the Sun NPC. I'm so ready to eat my dinner after this, by the way. Alright, so we got... Okay, starting off with a good one. We got secondary damage and energy rate on Limbo. Of course, I can override this if this is the best one I end up getting. I hope I have one better than this, technically. But yeah, secondary damage already. If you're using the Pyrana Prime to DPS, going to be pretty decent. Their energy rate's kind of useless, but yeah, pretty nice. Melee critical chance and sprint speed on Excalibur. I'm not thinking that won't be good at all for Plague Star, so let's hope that the last one's going to be better than secondary damage and energy rate. And we got primary damage and jump resets on Loki. That's not really the best. I guess primary damage can be okay if you're DPSing the Hemosite with the primary, but it looks like the best one I got is 250% secondary damage and energy rate if I'm using the Pyrana. I'm thinking I might use a different primary, though, or a different weapon for DPS on the Steel Path version, so I'm going to have to decide the day of which one I want to override here. Either way, guys, hope you got better Invigorations than I did. Plague Star should be here for more than 1 week, so technically maybe you'll get something better the second week if Plague Star's here for multiple weeks. But either way, guys, hope you found the video fun and helpful. Reset was 1 hour earlier, probably going to be like that next week too, so let's just get on the stream earlier. I'll see you soon, guys. Take it easy. Bye.